Welcome to United Way Fundraiser. Enjoy the show. Hello.
Hello, my name is Craig Chambers, and today I'm looking forward to sharing with you all some of the impactful things that United Way is doing in Skagit County. Today you will hear about some of our programs, like We're Reading that partners with WIC, and Welcome Baby, where we partner with local hospitals. We are also looking forward to showcasing a program that we invest into YouthNet. But these are just some of our programs that make a huge difference in Skagit. CHOW, which stands for Cutting Hunger on the Weekends, delivers meals to school-aged children at their houses to fight food insecurity and child hunger at no cost to their family. Varsity Volunteers gives high school students an opportunity to be great civic leaders all across Skagit County by contributing hundreds of hours of community service to their neighbors and towns. The Financial People program takes a holistic approach on fighting against kindergarten preparedness and helps parents learn about financial literacy that combats poverty and removes barriers that create generational wealth gaps. We are excited that you're here today because that means you have taken the first step in being a big difference maker and literally changing the future of young children in Skagit. So please consider hitting the donate button below the video screen to making an investment into our youth in Skagit. By doing this, you're making an impact into the future of our young people and the community that will have long-term benefits. Throughout this presentation, you're going to hear from a range of people that share our views and our mission to get all Skagit children ready to learn by 2025. Their work is invaluable in this fight to get children ready to learn for kindergarten, but in all honesty, they wouldn't be able to do what they do without investors like you. So thank you for your contributions and support. When you invest into our Skagit kids, all of the proceeds stay here in Skagit, impacting our very own community. Now here's a few words from Stacy Webb, who manages the WIC program, a program that United Way of Skagit invests into with our We're Reading program.
I'm Stacy Webb, and I'm the coordinator for the WIC program. And Jen approached me a few years ago with the United Way about starting a pilot program called We're Reading, trying to get children at an early age to start looking at picture books at age 6 months and having parents read to them even before the baby's born. And then as children come into the WIC appointment, we have been issuing books to age appropriate from United Way to get children reading. And it's all the way from 6 months all the way up to age 5.
We asked some teachers why they think it's important to get children ready for kindergarten.
Research is showing that the more the children hear from their parents, the number of words has a direct influence on their later achievement in literacy. So I would really encourage families to spend a lot of time talking and listening.
So some of the things that I like to tell my parents to help get their children ready for kindergarten is that, it's not all about academics as we might think. Some of the main things that I'd love kids to come in knowing and developing is their fine and large motor skills. So really working with your child on using a pencil, writing their name using different tools like crayons, markers, paints, practicing cutting with scissors. They can cut with clay, they can cut out old newspapers. Along with that, working on those social skills. A big way to do this is just by simply playing with your child. That can really help develop, having a conversation, sharing, problem solving, and it's a really fun way to get them interested in kindergarten.
Yeah, so in terms of that readiness, just how important it is for families to be working with their kids and spending the time reading with them and engaging with them so that they are ready. Because I think there maybe was a time before where you thought, well, now it's time for you to start working on these skills at school. And really now, a lot of those things kids are coming with. They can recognize their letters, they can recognize and be able to count. And instead of waiting until kindergarten starts, we really want them to, as much as they can, have opportunities to work on those skills with their family before they're coming.
United Way of Skagit County is grateful to Banner Bank for their support in helping all children be ready for kindergarten by 2025.
And we asked some mom dads what they thought.
A few reasons why we think it's important just preparing him for kindergarten is just so he's not necessarily startled or scared entering in preschool, kindergarten, and so on. And so he is familiar with a lot of the things that he's about to learn, and he just feels a nice ease into it and not very scared, and actually feels empowered when it comes to learning the stuff that he already kind of knows.
We, I guess different things we've done, probably more so my wife than I, but she took them on different field trips over the years leading up to starting school. They would go to the beach and go to a park or go to different places where they could experience some different things and make new friends. We read with them here in the home quite a bit.
My name is Michelle Jensen. I'm a mom of 5 kids. All 5 of my kids have been through the WIC program. My daughter and my son are current beneficiaries of the WIC program. WIC, when we would come to pick up our checks, we'd get our books from WIC and my kids would get super excited. My little girl actually just aged out, but she is learning how to read, so she has her little library from United Way and she reads them to her little 3-year-old brother. I feel like my daughter was way more prepared for kindergarten as far as reading wise because she had the supplies she needed.
We even asked some children what they think of kindergarten.
I'm Hunter and I'm 6 and I go to Clear Lake.
Cool. What do you think of kindergarten?
It's fun.
What are some of the things that you do at kindergarten?
I learn math and sight words.
I think that was writing. Math.
Probably playing with people, you know?
I mostly just went on a computer and started doing memory tests.
I already knew all my numbers. To 100 and something.
Wow.
And I can count to over to 113. She would read to me, and I can read not giant, bigger and harder books, but I can read smaller and easier books.
Probably like meeting people. Maybe that was what.
When I was in preschool, me and my brother were in the same class, so I was afraid I was never gonna see my brother in school.
What I would say for advice is don't be afraid to be meeting people. You don't have to be nervous. It's gonna be fine.
United Way of Skagit County is grateful to Skagit Regional Health for their support in helping all children be ready for kindergarten by 2025.
United Way supports small stuff too, like YouthNet and Welcome Baby.
Hi, I'm Carla Arnold. I'm the Executive Director of YouthNet, a nonprofit social services and education agency serving primarily youth in foster care. And we provide in-home services for families in need of support and parenting education, as well as transitional and independent living services for youth exiting foster care. It's because of United Way's generosity, we've been able to start a new program, El Sol Nace para Todos, for the Hispanic community that's culturally and linguistically appropriate so they can learn the information in their own language and receive services that typically are not accessible to them. And they've been able to make their children more engaged in learning. They've learned about social emotional learning and brain development and child development and what their children need to become successful as they enter education systems and start with pre-K and getting into kindergarten and having a successful future.
Hi, my name is Jen Lindbeck, and I'm the Program Manager for United Way of Skagit County and the lead Welcome Baby Coordinator. Welcome Baby is a program out of United Way of Skagit County, and it began as a hospital visitation program. Because of COVID, we have not been able to do that, but we are still connecting families to critical resources in our community. COVID has been a huge game changer for parents, and there's been a lot of need in our community. We're seeing phone calls every day to our warm line, contact through our Facebook page, and referrals from other organizations for families who just need a little bit of extra support. Welcome Baby is here for families in our community.
As you can see, United Way of Skagit County is working hard to make a difference in the lives of children and families that need support in our community. A gift to United Way is an investment in our community. So today I ask you to make that investment, not to me or someone across the country, but to our programs like We're Reading, or to somebody that is having their lives transformed by YouthNet. Because again, this can't be done without generous donors like you. This will impact your neighbors, friends, and loved ones. So please take a moment right now to click the link on your page and make that commitment to our kids. Thank you for joining and being a supporter of not only United Way, but of all the children of Skagit County.